In scriptures, the human body is often referred to as the temple of God. Yet, it is quite an uncommon privilege for any soul to attain this sacred abode that houses the divine, as it is truly a blessing to be reborn as a human being. On several occasions, Supreme Master Ching Hai has spoken about the rarity of this phenomenon.
To be reincarnate in the human world is hard. You have to have enough human quality. You have to have affinity with the parents, yeah, and with the society, with the people around which you were born. And very difficult. To be a human, you need some merit. You have done something good in the past in order to be able, yeah, to be able to pick a human birth.
As the living temple of God, the human body is fully equipped with miraculous wonders that can be awakened in those who are spiritually conscious and have complete faith in the Creator of all life. Inedia, Latin for fasting, is the human ability to live without food. Since time immemorial, there have always been individuals who can sustain themselves on prana, or the vital life force. Through the grace of the Providence, Inediates, people who follow a food-free lifestyle, can draw the energy from nature to nourish themselves.
They live on the chi, from the ground, or from the forest, and from the sun and from the air. They make use of all that. Or they live on love, on faith alone.
These individuals are known as breatharians, solarians, watarians, or pranarians, and they come from all walks of life, from different cultures and all corners of the world. Indeed, the possibilities and miracles in this life, as our benevolent Creator has designed for us, are endless. We only need to connect within to recognize our abounding largesse as God's children. Supreme Master Ching Hai has lovingly recommended a weekly series on Supreme Master Television to introduce those individuals of the past and present who have chosen to live food-free on earth. May their spiritual stories enthrall you. May hearts be opened and horizons be expanded. We now invite you to join us for part 2 of our 3-part program, Elitom Ben Israel, Challenges in Transitioning to Breatharianism, on Between Master and Disciples.
This program discusses the possibility of breatharianism, or living without eating food, and is not a full instruction. For your safety, please do not attempt to cease eating without proper expert guidance.
Elitom Ben Israel, a breatharian living in Columbus, Ohio, USA, hasn't consumed food for over 10 years. Last week on our show, Elitom revealed part of the process that he had to work through during the detoxification stage to become food-free.
You said after the 3rd day you don't feel any more hunger. I mean, you don't have any more hunger. You don't feel the stomach growling or anything?
No. Every once in a while you'll feel the stomach, there'll be a growl coming through, but it won't be hunger. You know for a fact that that's toxicity moving. That's all that is.
Okay.
Even now when a person says they're hungry, that's nothing but toxicity moving in the body. The body's trying to detoxify itself, but the human being, due to our conditioning, feel that we need to put something else in the body to stop the pain. But actually, the body was trying to get rid of it, and all we did was just add it to it again. Like I said, the body's so intelligent, it don't need help. It don't even need herbs for detoxification. It already knows how to get rid of just enough toxicity from the liver, from the kidney, so it won't kill you and overwhelm you, that it will get off as much as it can each day, so the transition can be smooth.
How did you personally deal with that when those the hunger pangs, the detoxification, those feelings came up physically.
Well, it deals with information, just like the information I'm giving now, dealing with the process. If you're going into this process, try to get as much information as you can. Because the main thing is you want to get out of that old belief system of what you was believing, because you know this is going to be a mental battle. The physical will be there, but it will take care of itself. So dealing with it, I have accumulated so much information, I knew that this will pass.
In order to return the body to its original and pure state, it must go through the detoxification process. In this stage, the body cleanses itself in preparation for the healing and restructuring of the body that has been damaged by the food we consume every day.
After the 7th day, and of course I still had to keep up certain schedules within my daily life, I had to use wisdom and use liquids then. You know, when the pains got too rough or whatever, take some liquids and let the detoxification process go on that level.
What kind of pains?
And the pains would be toxicity. It might be toxicity build up in the knee. There'd be pain that you didn't even know that was in your body that existed. It might be a pain in the side, pain in the back, pain in the neck. All of this is working itself out in order to recreate the body.
And they were already there, you're saying, but we didn't feel them because
you just didn't feel them. It's sort of like when a person has a pain and they go to a doctor and he give them a pain pill. Oh, it took away the pain. It didn't take away the pain. It's still there. All it did was numb the person, but the pain is still there.
And that's what food is.
And that's the accumulation of food. People's problem is the meals that they're eating.
So by eliminating the food, then we feel these pains that have accumulated over time.
Over time, they've always been there. And pretty soon, if you don't deal with them, they're going to accumulate into high blood pressure, strokes, liver ailments, diabetes. All of these are caused events by the food people are eating.
When we return after this brief message, Elitom will talk about how juicing or drinking liquids may slow down the process to becoming a breatharian. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to Between Master and Disciples on Supreme Master Television. Let's continue with our feature, Elitom Ben Israel, Challenges in Transitioning to Breatharianism. Does drinking liquids or juices help during the transitioning process to becoming food-free? Some people recommend it. However, Elitom believes that by entering the liquidarianism stage, one may just prolong the transitioning process.
You're saying the first 7 days is the battle where you're not taking any food, no liquids, no nothing. And you went through it basically, in the beginning it was a physical war.
Yes.
And you allowed the pains, the uncomfortableness, whatever it might be, come and go, like this too shall pass.
Yes. And they will leave. You know, just give it time. You don't have to take nothing. I know you be wanting to break in, but you don't have to. When you get into the 2nd and 3rd week, the 2nd week is usually a lot easier. A lot of breatharians, they have a breatharian retreat in Germany. They'll drink juice during that week. You know, when the pains get too uncomfortable, you drink juice and you start going on the detoxification level that way.
How does the juice or drinking something help?
Now, this is something I'm going to put out too. There's a difference between juicing and liquidarian. A juicing person goes for juices for health. You might say, I'm drinking this juice, orange juice because it's healthy for me. Or the celery juice because it's healthy for me. But you're drinking that because what you want to break is your belief system or what was keeping the body alive and what was keeping the body healthy. And plus you don't want to drink acidy juices either the 2nd week because you want your body to detoxify off of that. So you won't want to drink pure juices. You go to that vibration of liquidarianism because what you're going to find out is all you want to do is soothe the emotional body. The middle mind was pacify. Yeah, you want to pacify it so the body could keep making its transitions. Don't worry about judging it no more. This got vitamins, calories. We're not into that no more. You want to break that belief system because right now you're getting the body and the mind and the emotions ready to start feeding off the ethers. One of the most powerful vitamins I know on the planet is a placebo that the doctor gives somebody. This will take care of the pain and the person takes it, but their middle mind is the one that helped them. Oh, I feel so much better. That's what it was about. So the liquidarian stage does the same thing. You might get some juice that don't have that high quality. It's just a vibration, but you just want to go through that so the mind can break itself that, wow, that's not keeping me healthy and my body's still functioning at a high level. So the third week when that comes down, because it usually takes 21 days to break a habit, then it's up to you. You can either stay on the liquids, you know, for a while to soothe the mental body, or you can let it go altogether. It just depends where you're at.
You're going into the third week and you're talking about you can lay down the juices. You've realized this is a mental thing now.
Right.
You're telling me you're not even thirsty either, correct?
No, you're not even thirsty either.
Wow.
Once the body get rid of those toxicities, because before a person was drinking, basically so the harder vibrations of the physical food can get through the body a lot more smoother. But once those heavy toxins make it through, the thirst begin to fade over a period of time. Now, of course, you won't feel that way the first week or the second week, but the third week you will feel that the body have actually lightened up its vibration. So after that, it's just a mental and emotional thing. That's why people eat in the first place, or due to boredom. That's why I tell people, well, what is the next transition? You know, you actually got to rearrange the whole lifestyle now, being a breatharian.
Thank you for joining us for today's episode of Between Master and Disciples. Join us again next Sunday for part 3 of Elitom Ben Israel, Challenges in Transitioning to Breatharianism. Coming up next is Good People, Good Works, right after Noteworthy News. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. May your days be bright with God's loving grace.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/BMD.